is Outfrost. Congratulations, Outfrost. We will be playing your game. It's the last game of the evening. Commiserations to both other people, Asovic and Wendell. I will be playing your games, as I've mentioned plenty of times. It'll be in streams during the week. I'll post on my Discord when I'm going live, and they'll be posted on YouTube if you miss the streams as well. But okay, let's get going. Outfrost, it's time to play your game. Outfrost, if I remember, wasn't it text-based, if I remember, as well? Here it is, yeah. 6:41. In this short, non-visual novel, it's early in the morning, and you need to head out to work. But is it really an ordinary day? Is it? Alright, let's jump to this page. Let's toss in our 5 stars. Did you learn anything? Nothing. That's all good. Anything we need to know on the game page? It was made by Outfrost. The theme was Dream. Thank you very much. No audio. Okay, bro. If it's text-based as well, I can hopefully just play it in this browser as well. So let me just go ahead and close. Let's play. If anyone wants to play this as well, the entry is here in the chat. Yes, it's the classic. Thank you for including the right way to pronounce Godot. All right, let's go then. Eagle jacket, head, 6:41. You step outside your apartment block, the stupid front door won't shut on its own again. The words jumbling is quite a cool effect. Front door won't shut on its own again. Push it shut. For a young, it's chilly and raining. You pull the hood on your jacket on and you start heading into to the train station at a brisk pace. It's absolutely inhumane. An absolutely inhumane time of day to make someone leave their house. Who even does that? It's all shut. You still broken down. You pass by your car, still broken down. You don't need it today, but the pain of maintaining it still haunts you all the time. You feel hungry. Russian. What is Russian? You feel hungry. Your activity. Around the corner, you enter a convenience store in hope of finding a quick snack. There are a dozen people standing in long grass. In a convenience store, next to one another. And maybe up to 100 more further down the aisle. In grass. You recognize your neighbor, Anton. And he says, "Good morning." He has a dog who looks like a beagle or a pug. His name is Oleg, which Anton says is short for Russian eagle. Right, Anton, Oleg. Running, stay, pay. Want to stay for a bit and chat with my friends here? Anton asks. Were we late for work? Yeah, we remember Anton. Yes, Nathan O'Kett's artist. I'm in a bit of a hurry, I think. And there's loads of people standing, which is weird. You grab a panini sandwich from the shelf and you turn around to pay. The cashier scans your item, $4.90. We're paying with card. You pay, you grab your panini, and you leave. Street lights are just about flickering off as the sky gets brighter. Not too bright. It's still raining. You look behind and see a bus approaching. Are we meant to take the bus? To be quicker? Do we have money? No, we're going to walk. The bus picks up some passengers and then stops and drives off at the stop and then drives off into the rain. Urban activity is picking up pace. More people on the street, more bikes and cars zooming past. You cross the road and you enter a park. The train station is down this hill and around the duck pond. A flight of stairs down from the gate, you notice a group of college students sat on a bench, playing a video game projected onto a stone wall across the path. Standing behind them and watching the game is an average postured young woman with shoulder-length black hair. Does that mean like she's standing not very well up? Not good posture, just a slightly hunched but not super hunched. You walk up to her. Her dog turns towards you, excited and happy, wagging their tail. Pet the dog, or pet the dog. Third, pet the dog. The dog takes a playful stance. It seems like they want to race you to the pond. You both start running. For a moment, you keep up with the dog's pace, but soon they get faster and run ahead of you. Before you realise it, you're running straight into the pond. Oh, what? What has this dog got me into? You jump to avoid the short fence in front of it. Just as you're about to hit the water, you look to the side at the dog, staring at you, visibly confused. Then everything disappears into darkness. You're standing in a dimly lit corridor with shiny metal walls. It looks like a poorly maintained warehouse of some kind. A manufacturing plant? Creepy looking vines and roots hang on to some iron beams overhead. Oh, hey there, says a loud voice coming from nowhere in particular. Are you lost? To be continued. What? You can't leave us on that cliffhanger. Outfrost, how dare you? How dare... What? What actually happens? Is there different endings? Did I get the reference? The dog looks you confused as you jump over. There's a reference to CJ Gladbach's game, possibly, but otherwise I don't get. Hold on. In the warehouse with. There's a reference to something you made there. Oh, is it the interior of like Pillars of Anguish? The warehouse. We've just died and we've started again, and the voice that's talking to you. It may be. I may have forgotten some of the lines. I think that's what it was. So when we die, we go to Pillars of Anguish. Are you just promoting your game? All right, we're gonna ignore the door. Does anything change? Oh, crikey, I didn't even see. I just want to see. I was trying not to talk to people, thinking I might end up getting, COVID or something. Okay. Good morning. We're going to talk to Anton. Sure. You take off your raincoat and join the circle. Anton gets the others' attention and say a few words about you. Your eyes are drawn to one particular person, seemingly for no reason, an average-postured young woman. Oh no! Does she have a dog? She looks back at you briefly with an empty, emotionless stare. Others keep talking, but your mind has drifted from the topic. You open the beagle, you open the panini sandwich and take one bite. At least we got a bite out of it this time. The group walks onto the street, and you follow. You cross the road and enter the park. The train station is just down the hill in a dock pond. Flight of stairs. Okay, group. Okay, that's cool. It's the same girl you saw at the store. Dog turns to you. All right, we still have this choice. Yeah. Some of the text I like the way the text changes. By the way, they do want to race me to the pond again. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make it, am I? And I like how it brings in like the bits of text from other sections, right? Dimly lit corridor with shiny metal walls, poorly maintained warehouse or manufacturing plant, creepy looking vines. Oh, hey there. Are you lost? How dare you? I spent way too much time making the text unscramble onto the screen. Oh, it was effective though. It was like one of the main kind of tone setters in the game though, Outfrost. So I think you did good. I think you did good for sure. Story inspiration, AI-based text generators. Oh, does that just give you like random like plot little narratives and you take bits from it or something? Cool, nice one. Thank you so much for taking part in a jam. That was a very original experience for me as well. Yeah, I could see like with it could have been interesting to have different routes and different ways to try and end up at that same place. I get they're the kind of with a short multiple choice kind of narrative game. The good thing about them is sometimes we want to replay and say, "Oh, I want to try and do that bit different and see what happens," right? Like Bandersnatch, the interactive Black Mirror thing, right? Oh, that's cool, Outfrost. Cool. Thanks for sharing the process. Oh, I think, am I playing in a browser? Is that why I can't F11 it? Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Right. Okay, let's save that. Let's try our comment. I really loved the scrambling effect. It gave a sort of glitchy horror, surreal, I guess, experience or feel, which is pretty cool considering it was just a text-based game, and it's usually language alone that can set the tone and mood in those games. We all appreciate in references to our games too. I had tried to push Pillars of Anguish out of my mind, but alas, it is back. In the Kingdom of Cattenburg. Hey, the Cattenburg intro was great. It was concise, it set the tone. Pow. Freg and Freggy went a bit too far with the intro. It was like 3 minutes of voice. I think for our next game, what we can do is we can tell the story with, like, you find cassette tapes and you listen to them as you go around. I think we should do those. They're popular in games anyway, right? Oh, you could what ideas did you have then, Outfrost? You did, Brainoid, but I thought it was fabulous, and I loved the voice acting and the G-Man references. It was so silly but appropriate. All right, that is awesome.